This is Jay from Stitch in Time in Bemidji, Minnesota, and we are going to unveil the new Janome M17. Come, take a look what's in this box. We as a staff have been curious about this, but we have waited to let you in on this, and I have no idea what all these things are, so let's just take a look at some of them as we work this. Oh boy, look at here's all the feet. There's a USB cable. Here's the stitch regulator foot. Let's set some of these out here. There's a power cord. Oh, this is the adjustable seam gauge. So you can, before with the like the 9700 or the 9450, you could adjust up to, I think it was 4 inches. Well, now it looks like you can go the whole way up to 8 inches for making hems and drapes, things like that. That's going to be perfect. Ah, it comes with a magnifying lens set so that to make it easier for you to see. That's nice. Oh, here's the extra feet for the stitch regulator. There's the ruler foot. We're going to have fun playing with that. You know, that's going to be really cool. And, oh, look at this. We're going to have to go over all these feet later, but there's a whole host of them. Let's just dump this out here real quick. I want to see what all is in here just real quickly. Butterfingers, though. Okay, these are all the standard, some of the standard feet. There's our embroidery foot and hopping foot. There's a whole bunch of the free motion feet. Some of these are similar to the ones we would have with the M7. There's the 1/4-inch foot without a guide, 1/4-inch foot with a guide. That's standard now on some of the newer machines. I thought I saw a ruler foot. Yeah, there's the ruler foot for if you want to use standard rulers, but this does not have the stitch regulator. That's in here. So we're going to play with that later. All right. They have 2 extra of these little walking feet. Now look, there's a little tiny one. That's new. That wasn't there before. So we have the standard size. We have the smaller size. We've had this one for the last 4 or 5 years, and now they came up with a little tiny high performance one. This is going to be really nice for those who want to do purses and bags to get in there and have that dual feed. And that look like a stylus in there. Lots of fun stuff. Here's all these little magnetic cards to be able to see what all of the stitches are. We're gonna have fun with that. All right, let's set that aside. What else we got in here? Okay. There's a straight stitch needle plate that has the needle plate in both. You can do straight stitch left, center, and right. So that's a nice feature. This is the high performance needle plate for the left hand position. That is the most secure stitch. And that's why a lot of the dressmakers and stuff use the left needle position. Knee lift, which you won't need this all that much except for this. Oh, it works really good for that. All right, manual. No, that's not a full manual. We'll have to play with it. I know that they're talking about having the whole manual digitally, and sometimes I like that, sometimes I don't. I like it in the aspect that whenever they come out with an update, that it updates the manual at the same time. But the print, some people want the printout versions. I foresee we're going to be printing some manuals. There's the other walking foot. The buttonhole foot, this buttonhole foot works superbly. And then this is the new embroidery foot that's got the laser dot for showing you exactly where your stitch is, where your needle is going to stitch next. All right, here we go. I don't know, you think my back will handle this? Let's check. There she is. Oh, she's a big one, isn't she? Look at her. All right, let's take this out and set this up. Look at that. Now, I have fairly big hands, but look at this. Look at that. That's just huge. That's just amazing. All right, so that's how big. Let's take this cover off here. Now, one of the features that they talked about is this easy open top. Let's try this and see how this works. Look at that. That's nice. And this is the new spool pin. Or do we? No, we have to do this here first. There we go. Look at that. And then pull that up. Now we can put 2 big cones of thread on there. That's pretty nice. Let's take this cover off of here yet real quick because I want to fire this up. There is a tab. Oh, good. Don't use my knife. Oh, I'm making sure I don't scratch it. Let's get some of that lint and stuff off there. Don't you love those pill bally stuff? All right, let's just plug this in. We're going to look at this just real quick before we put on the embroidery module and see once. I want to see how quickly. They say this boots up really quickly, and I want to see once how it does. All right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty quick. And raise needle bar slowly. You know, that's pretty quick. That's pretty quick to be getting up to speed. Okay? Now, we're going to be having a lot of fun showing you all the different functions on this machine a little later. But right now, I'm going to open up the embroidery module. Let's take a look. Can you believe this? This is the whole embroidery module. It's a huge box. No wonder they need a whole luggage piece just for this one. One thing I do like is when they have something this big that they double box it, because it makes it a lot more protected. Oh, look at this. They got a whole bunch more stuff in here for the machine too. Okay, this is a little storage case. We're gonna that's gonna be something for all the feet to get stored into. That's gonna be nice because as you can see, there's a ton of feet. You have to have some place to put that. Here is the nice new cover. And then all of our hoops. There, that's the big square hoop. And look at this thing. That's just huge. All right. Now, what's down in here? All right, this is for the Continental M17 ASQ 27D hoop. Let's take a look here. Oh, this is the quilting hoop. This is the special quilting hoop that, that is made for doing the quilting. And look what they're doing. They're also including Artistic Digitizer Junior. That is, I think, about an $800 program right there that is included automatically with this machine. Let's just leave this in here for right now so we can keep that together for later. I want to get this module out. Okay, so these are the extension arms to make it bigger so that you have a big flat working surface. We'll have to show more of that later. And this is the foot control that's got a separate button for your thread cutter so that you can mount that either left or right side. We'll have to put that all together and we'll show you how that works in the future. And now let's get this. That's big. That's like a whole work table right there. Now, one of the things with all these machines that you never want to do, you never want to plug them into a machine while the machine is turned on. That's just bad news because that's asking
to fry a board or something like that, and we don't want to do that. So, that's it. And then because you see all this extra space here, this is what gives you that whole support surface. Nope, this one must be on the back side. Yep. And I think there's a leg underneath here. No, maybe not. Now let's turn this on. Oh, this is what we're supposed to use with that. Interesting. Look here, look here. This must be for something different, because we can snap that on there, and look at this. There's storage. Storage down in here for when you have, you can put your stuff on there. There's another one for the other side too. Anyhow, that's exciting. So you can change your stitch length just by sliding your finger. You can change it. Oh, look how it is. It changes color when you, I don't know if you can see that on there or not, that this is a darker blue and these are gray. And you can see that's blue up on top of there. And your differential feed, oh, you can control that. It's kind of grayed out here right now, but we don't have that turned on. And so because we don't have that turned on, this is not lit up. Nice. And so we can adjust the width, or the, yep, and the stitch length right here. I wonder if you just touch it up. Nope. Oh, there it just goes back to default. Very cool. Well, we're going to have a bunch more videos here. So stay tuned, and we're going to be showing you a whole lot more of what this machine can do in just a few days.